Okay, should be up. One second, just gonna post on Twitter, and then we'll be okay. Alright. Let's continue. I think the audio isn't bad. Okay, it is max, never mind. I was gonna say, I think like when we first started playing, I lowered the volume a little bit from like, I think we lowered it from 100 to 90 because like the main menu was so loud, and then I think we raised it back to like from 80 to like 90, and then I guess at one point we raised it to max because I was thinking, I wasn't really watching the VODs, but I was just thinking that because there isn't like music on Kick or YouTube, it's like, you know, it's probably better so that way it's like the game audio is like as loud as possible, because, you know, it'd be kind of sucky if there's no music and then you also can't hear the game very well, but it's probably fine. Really not sure where I'm supposed to be going here. Unless it wants me to, like, go in through, like, a hatch. Also pretty interesting. I didn't know that we could go into these ships that were in this, like, construction plant. Access point. Oh.
Everything good? We're here to... Hello.
Crap. I should have just planted it while his back was turned. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, he's going? I was about to load. Hopefully, that didn't, like, ruin it, us being, like, seen by someone. I think it might have been, because I think they were saying not to be seen, but oh well. While we're here, we're also going to talk to this guy for this quest. Ooh, research lab. That's perfect. We need, like, to rank up the chemistry. Oh, here we go. Ooh, nice. Got that recipe done. I want to, like, unlock everything. It's just that it's probably going to take, like, a long time to actually do that. Really? 7 out of 9? That's kind of crappy. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh well. Also, let's swap out our thing here. Put our stuff on properly. How do we get in here? I guess we have to go down, because it looks like that's the only way in. Alright, I'm just gonna do a quick save, and then we'll see. Expert with grav drives and other ship parts. Need to ask for a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours.
40,000 credits? Oh man.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
Surely the profit you'd make doesn't compare to the freedom you'd be giving these people. Oh, there we go.
Selfish of me to demand such a price. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
20? Ah, 25. Alright, I'll just do it.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready, and pleasure working with you.
Alright. Oh look, there's another research lab. It seems like there's tons of research labs in this building. Which is funny, because I can like rarely find them anywhere else.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
That was kind of interesting. I don't really know if there's any more, like, stores around here. Maybe I'll take, like, a look around. Although, yeah, I don't think there'd be anything. I think these are just ships. Damn. We can't get in those. Yeah, I think these are just like ships landed over here, so I guess we'll just get back on ours. I need to get more like resources. When I find like people that are selling resources, I like get the whole inventory, but the problem is that like there are certain items that are like very specific that we need, like adhesive, and it's like even though we buy the whole inventory of, you know, let's actually just take off. I like seeing the takeoff animation. Like, it would save time just fast traveling through the menu, but...
Returning to orbit.
Hey, Supred, how you doing? got bored with these people. Almost ran right into them. Boredom. No survivors. Just kidding. We're not killing them yet, but hopefully we don't end up having to, because we've now spent like 25,000 credits. Let's see. Yeah, this ship is kind of like difficult to navigate. Gotta whip out our scanner here. Sleeping sinners. Feel bad? Oh, it's all good. Yeah, you never have to feel like obligated to show up.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
Astrodynamics. We have gravity drive technology. I could talk in depth about the physics of it all. I actually couldn't, but you know.
I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
Acorn, there's something else I need to talk to you about. I mean...
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
I'm supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive.
What grav drive?
Wow, this guy.
The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Ready as can be.
Great, great, great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
This is like complicated.
Got it? Let's hop to it.
Hopefully it like kind of walks me through what to do. Maybe I'll save here just in case. Don't want to cause, you know, some explosions. Oh, hang on. If I pull out the scanner, does it tell me what to do? Prepare the ship for the grav drive. Okay, I think I have to like probably ask him what to do.
The colonists knew, huh? Something wrong?
I need a reminder of what to do.
3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. So long!
So I think this is the thing we have to set to 5%. I really hope this this goes okay. Computer. Oh yeah, this is gonna be like kind of complicated. There's like so many options it's given me. It's like it wants me to fail here. Alright, let me just read this. Okay, so this is like the Cairo thing he was talking about.
I can't tell you how many times. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Decouple the magnetic flange pump. See you!
Turbo pump. I think you said port, and then cryogenic radiator. Oh yeah, hang on. Okay, this is like so stupid. Like,
People always appreciate. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
okay,
Decouple the Good luck out there.
port turbo pump to auxiliary. Hopefully that works. And then now let's see.
If the other color... something wrong? There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
I think he said magnetic flange pipe decouple. Hopefully I did this right. Oh. That phone with 10, 13 don't have one. You're not ready for a phone yet, brother. Could with 11 stay awake as long as you want. She allowed that.
There's so much more to learn about now.
People always appreciate the good ending.
I see.
Whether they know something wrong. There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Careful not to touch
Oh, decouple from which components? Okay, hang on. I see. What was the second one?
I can't tell you. Something. There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the
Auxiliary module assembly. Alright, hopefully he does like a check, because I don't want the ship like blowing up.
Everything is good to go on both your end and mine.
Okay, no, I think we got it. Even though he has jobs, still got 5. It's just fair. A Roblox game? Oh, nice. After the won't give us time, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I haven't like tried any Roblox game stuff, but I've heard that like some people can like make a lot of money from that, so you know. Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, that does seem like unfair. I'm not really sure what to say besides that.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here.
Grav drive is installed. You should be all set now.
Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
No problem at all. Glad it
Without
worked
you,
out.
We'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Alright. Oh, we got some antique Earth items. Wow, yeah, look at that. And can I zoom in? Oh, here we go. Playoff baseball. Got a basketball. Oh, hockey stick, and that looks nice. Soccer ball. Piggy bank. Yeah, these are worth a lot, actually, these items, but I kind of want to, like, hold on to them. Unless we needed something, and I'd have to, like, sell them. Oh, wow, this looks sick. Let me see what pistols I have. Alright, that should work. I already tried to make a starting menu. I gotta look more again. Finish the first animation. Fazbear Idol. Yeah, I think a lot of work goes into making that stuff, so like I was saying, you know, hopefully everything goes well with that. I think that's probably why, you know, like, people tend to give up on that, is just because, you know, like, the amount of work that you have to put into it is, like, incredible. And obviously, it's not, like, a guarantee that it succeeds. I mean, even, like, outside of Roblox, you know, with, like, just, you know, generally speaking with games, there's so many, like, indie games that come out. It's, like, you know, not a guarantee that they all succeed, unfortunately, but that's why you gotta work hard. Give it 110%.
Now that we know there are other people out there.
Alright, let's get to the cockpit. Alright, the Ryujin Industries one is set. The quest. Alright, let's make the jump.
That was a clean jump.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective.
We don't have any contraband, so we don't have to worry. Oh, yeah, I just realized, hopefully they don't open fire on me, because I, like, bailed.
We're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Alright, inventory. I just want to, like, swap this out real quick. Misc. Kind of like these antique items. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I'll hold on to these two and we can, like, sell them. Alright, back into the seat. And now, let's make our landing. Neon, land. I'm gonna sleep, trying to stand up for soon. Let's wait to stay awake. Alright, sounds good. Have a good night, Red. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you sleep well. Take it easy. And again, good luck with the Roblox game. As I was saying, hopefully everything goes good with that.
You see any hiccups?
Alright, let's head on in here. I'm kind of hoping this quest line picks up. Like, I know most, like, the whole point, really, of the quest line are these, like, operative missions, but I kind of hope there is, like, more action, even though I feel like there might not be, because, you know, like I was saying, I think that's the whole point of these missions, is to be, like, stealthy, but it's like, you know, I'm more of, like, an action person, so it kind of, like, sucks having to be so stealthy all the time with these missions.
Got an update for me?
Planted the device.
Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged the bonus through Linden. Apparently, you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal.
Maybe updates how it's going. Good luck with your mission. I appreciate it. Thanks again, Red. I appreciate it.
You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely.
Ooh, it's like what I was just asking for, you know, like more action.
Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor.
Prototype engine schematic coming up.
Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
Well, that kind of, you know, decides what we're doing next. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah. I think this is like the first time I got, like, really disoriented trying to, like, get out of here. I also just realized we can just fast travel out of here, I think. Save some time. And off we go.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband. You could be on your way. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Yeah, my ship looks like a really crappy. Alright. I wonder if I'd be able to, like, attack the Star Yard. I'm just gonna save, like, before we board it, though. Or, like, you know, before we contact them. Because, you know, like we were told, it's like, you know, we can't really make a mess, so if we, like, do something that's, like, messes up really badly, then that's a problem. And I think so far we've had, like a clean record. Like, I don't think anything's really gone wrong.
At the pinnacle of comfort and luxury, Trident Luxury Lines. You're cleared to dock.
Coming in hot. But yeah, my ship is, like, so slow now, it, like, kind of sucks. Sorry about that.
Excuse me.
Trident Luxury Lines. Trident.
Sales computer.
Trident.
Very
Can
interesting.
I help you?
Travel the
Welcome to Trident Luxury Lines, where we craft the finest and most luxurious starships in the galaxy. If you have any questions about our product line, or would like to... Now,
I read there's delivery jobs you offer.
if you have your own ship, we're always looking for bulk resource. The Star Yards have negotiated a set price with the Trade Authority, twice the market rate.
I mean, what you're looking
As a
for.
first-time contractor, I am required by law to let you know that every Star Yard offers the same terms. But obviously, you should deal with us. Depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to make several trips to fulfill the order. So what we need is aluminum. We need a medium shipment, 2,000 units of it. Excellent. Let me know
Oof.
if I can assist with
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. The amount that they are asking for there, like 2,000 aluminum. Like, I'm curious,
Making sure everyone feels safe.
like, what we would get for that, because that is, like, pretty substantial.
Behave yourself.
It is an honor to be part of something so great.
I see.
Rest assured.
Alright, so we'll activate the shutter and...
That luxury ship was reviewed by mice.
I think we'll probably end up having to use that vent. Sick. Alright, oh, yeah, this is what I was hoping for right here. I think I did this wrong. There we go. I'm surprised that they're just letting me, like, wander around here. You know what I mean? Like, even though they have security stationed, it's, like, surprising. Because, yeah, that was honestly, like, really easy. I'm also kind of curious now how many of these missions there are, because when I think about it, like, yeah, most of these missions are, like, pretty easy. Alright, we're gonna fast travel. It kind of sucks, because I do like the animations, like, you know, like, taking off of planets, and like, the warping to, like, different systems and stuff. But, like, the problem is that, like, the time actually adds up a lot, so it's like you save so much time doing what I just did there, where it's like, you know, you instead of like, you know, manually fast traveling there and then like landing on the planet once you're in orbit, it's like doing what I just did there. It's like you skip the fast travel and you like skip the landing, because you can see now it's like it doesn't show the ship land, or it's like we're actually already like on the planet. So it just saves so much time. So even though I do like the animations and stuff, or like the cutscenes, it's like, you know, yeah, at this point it's kind of not really worth like wasting the time. Since I started skipping most of those animations, I find that like I get a lot more done like each day that I play. Even like regardless of how long I've been on for, it just feels like I'm getting like a lot more done.
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic?
Here it is.
Good work. R&D's been looking forward to this one. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ulara wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
Ooh. Yeah, see, we're not really getting many credits from these missions either, so I think these are meant to be, like, simple, but, like, stealth-based. So, like, you know, people who like stealth, it kind of, like, caters to them a bit. And then, you know, it seems like there's a lot of these missions.
Whew. Ryujin certainly spared no expense on their exec floor.
They know how to make a client feel.
Wow, this executive level seems kind of large.
Can I help you?
Let's quick save.
Name an appointment.
Acorn, supposed to see Ularu Chen.
Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far?
Theft. This job seems right up my alley.
In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. With outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly.
Understood, I'll get it done.
Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills...
How does the
You
reimbursement
get
work?
reimbursed once the assignment is complete. If you don't have the money by now due to poor financial skills... Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just...
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it? You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Just a regular shotgun? That kind of stinks.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Alright, we can fast travel. I think we've been here before. Probably. Right? Yeah. Estonia. Alright. While we're here, I also want to see if they have a, like, store where I can get, like, a lot of resources. Because things like adhesive and stuff we need for, like, the research.
How's it go? We got lots of stuff. Cool.
Alright, weapons. I don't think they really have stuff that I care about, but, you know. Ammo. Packs. Hopefully that's fine. Sell weapons. Actually, yeah, give me a second.
Come back anytime.
How much ammo do I even have? 2, 5, 4.
Hey, you looking for it? Sounds like a plan.
Ammo. Oh, it doesn't even have 45 caliber. I guess that ammo is probably like a pain to come across. Resources, yeah, we won't sell that. Weapons, yeah, part of me kind of wants to get rid of like some of the stuff that we have. You know, we have so much ammo for this weapon that I don't really want to even hold on to the energy weapon. Like, I think it's probably a good call to hold on to it because it's like decent. I mean, it only has 1 mod on it, but like, you know, it does okay damage, and I think we have like a lot of ammo for it. So I guess maybe we'll keep what we have, but yeah, sometimes I think about it. Like getting rid of stuff. I think I'm gonna get rid of like the deputy stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the ranger stuff. I kind of want to get rid of the business suit too, but I feel like those are probably hard to come by because it was like given to us like for a quest. So.
Yo, stay good out there.
Alright, gravity is like really low here.
We got a lot of good stuff here. Hello, I've got it. But that's because I tried to.
I'm just skipping through this. I like just want to like see stuff. Hard target. That looks really sick, actually. 50 caliber. I guess it's like a sniper. But yeah, that looks really nice. And so unless this, I think based on the name, this could just be like a special weapon, like possibly one of a kind. But I was about to say, I think this is like the first time I've seen this weapon like ever. But like I said, modified hard target. So yeah, I'm sure like, you know, we'd come across it eventually, like, you know, we just did now. But yeah, I think that's the first time I've actually seen that. Oh yeah, on ammo. Yeah, no 45. Unfortunately, this guy's a lot of resources. Yeah, it's gonna, like, probably take up a lot of, space. Sedative. Might as well just buy all this, honestly, at this point.
Be safe out there.
Alright, I'm gonna go dump this at our ship, and then we'll continue with the mission. But yeah, it's like, you know, like I was saying before, I kind of go like a bit overboard with that. You know, like I just clear out an inventory of like those items, like under the resources tab. But like, you know, the main stuff we're looking for isn't even really there. Like, I don't think I saw adhesive there at all, and that's like one of the things we need. So, that's kind of the point I'm trying to make here, is that, you know, that even if we get, like, a lot of resources and stuff like that, it's not really, like, the stuff we actually need. Alright, so... cargo holds, inventory, resources. Bam, look at that. Now we're almost at like 5,000 pounds, so this still is filling up like really quick. And we still need a lot of resources.
Ever been to Aquila?
Alright, is there like another shop?
I sure hope this
Oh, it's just an elevator. Oh my god. Alright, that was kind of strange. We were like in the pipes.
Can't wait to get out of this place. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner?
It looks like you could use a little friendly conversation.
Only good thing worth talking about these days is sports. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
Razor Derby is the only real sport.
Damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
10,000 credits.
For this little tidbit? Billy?
Maybe a discount for first time doing business.
I like the way you think. Perhaps. Alright, I'll lower the price. But that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job.
Yeah, you only... Man, tell me about the side job.
You're going... As you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my fee to be... Malai's ship is called the Datura. And like I just remembered...
This one might be a problem. Just because, I don't have, like, a perk. Do we have any skill points? We don't. I don't have the perk where you can target, like, individual ship systems, so if we can't disable the ship... I think it might, like, because it's a quest, hopefully it, like, disables it, like, automatically. But, we can't, like, really disable it ourselves. It, like, pretty much either comes down to, like, the mission disabling it for us, because it's a quest, or we have to just get lucky with chance, that, like, you know, maybe a missile hits their engines and, you know, like, stalls them out or something. But I think we probably could fast travel with this, but I think we'll actually, like, play through the animation here. What the heck? The shipping containers are, like, rotated. I actually prefer them looking like that, though. That's, like, actually pretty sick. Did that even, like, record? I don't know if it did or not. It doesn't. I don't think it did.
Establishing orbit now. But,
oh well. Maybe that's a sign. Also, speaking of that, that kind of reminded me, might, like, end up leaking some stuff, but that's okay. On network. Alright. Okay, you can see in the top right, our network storage is only 38%, so it's not bad at all, but I was thinking I was recording a lot of Starfield stuff. So I want to kind of clear that out, because obviously, you know, we record clips to kind of, like, try and get stuff for, oh yeah, look, that took out, like, half our storage, that's good. But I record stuff to, you know, like, get possible, like, footage for, like, TikToks and that kind of thing. So once we, like, post it, or, you know, we decide not to use it, regardless of, I guess, like, what the outcome is, in that sense, you know, like, once we're done with it, it's like, there's no point of having it, so. Also, yeah, for some reason, the shipping containers are, like, rotated, but like I said, I guess I can't really complain, because I think that does look better.
That's about enough. State your business, alright? That's more like it. So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for selfie. I'm looking for a lot of people, and none of them are any business of yours.
Here to save your life.
Oh yeah? From what? Yours the only thing around here that looks like a threat to me. So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't feed you to the void.
Here to discuss an alternative to killing you.
To killing me? How about for me killing you? Huh? Don't think I couldn't take you out if I wanted to.
Simon will stop if he believes you're dead.
Perhaps, but just how do you propose we manage that? Because I intend on staying very much alive.
Simon wants your gun as proof of death.
He wants the very thing that protects my life. Of course he does. He knows I would never... Alright. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have my word, you won't be harmed. For whatever that's worth.
Alright. I don't know how well this is gonna go. Like, if it would have been better fight... If it does break out into a fight, I'm not sure what would be better, fighting in person or on ships. I would say probably in person. Because I think I'd have an advantage there, but with the ship, my ship is kind of, like, slow, so... Is this our ship? I think it is. Oh, maybe it's not. Yeah, we don't have these lockers. Oh, there's like turrets there. Utility jacket wear. It kind of looks cool. It's like one of those outfits you see at like the spaceports.
I'm impressed. Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her.
What's the story behind Ember?
The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean. We were a thing for a while, until the coward sold me out. I'm sure he regrets it, considering I survived the attempt on my life. And now, I live to blackmail him and make his life a living hell. So if Simon told you I wanted him dead, it's a lie. I want him very much alive. And suffering.
I'll take reference.
Really? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship.
If you want to come out of this deal alive, I'd rethink your position.
I'm pretty sure I've...
Taking on a lot worse. You're sure you know how this ends?
Oh. She's fuck. I'll take enough of this. This'll be fun.
Yeah. Like I was saying, I guess it was like for the best that that we ended up on the ship. Yeah, hopefully we gotta keep this pistol. It looks interesting. Not that I'd really use it, but you can see the value's like over 10k credits. Obviously it won't like sell for anywhere close to that, but in principle, you know, it's pretty cool. Oh, wow, I just realized, look at this. Chameleon. Oh man, I gotta keep the ship, I think. Stuck. I really hope this doesn't like mess things up. I guess that was one benefit to being let on board the ship, is we gotta keep this one. I think we have to pay like a registration fee somewhere. Probably. Maybe not. This is not your home ship. Where's the ship people? Oh. Guessing down here.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
When your ship is unregistered, you must register the ship before you can modify or upgrade it. Register. Mess. Make home ship. Okay, there we go. It did transfer the cargo over. I was kind of worried when it said the thing was empty. Can I get rid of this? I think there's a way to, like, where you could sell ships, but... Yeah, the ship doesn't look bad. This would be, like, a decent combat ship, I think. But, like, the cargo capacity is, like, the main thing that, like, sucks about it. And shipbuilder... Okay, never mind. I think there is a way to sell ships, though. Oh, this guy's a lot of ships. It's kind of weird that the first one and the last one are, like, the exact same. Crossbow. That looks pretty sick. Oh, okay, that looks interesting. Alright, so if we go to sell... Sell? Okay, I guess we can never sell this one, because it's like the default one. Star Eagle. Also, I guess this would probably be better for, like, combat, but let's try. Okay, 59,000. 13,000. Okay, yeah, this one's kind of crappy. I think we'll hold on to this for now, but yeah, this does kind of suck. Because it was like 11k to, like, register the ship. And it's like we'll only get, you know, like, just under 14 for selling it. Okay, yeah, our ship's there now, like our actual ship. It was a bit like anticlimactic, like getting that ship. Just because, yeah, it's like, you know, that was the first time we've actually successfully, like, stolen a ship, and it just wasn't even good. Because, you know, I don't even see very many, like, larger ships that, like, we might be able to, like, take as our own.
Look who survived. So, that lying she-devil finally got away. I've been looking over my shoulder for the past 5 years now, just wondering when she'd show up to put a bullet in my chest. Oh. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind.
Let's get back to business.
The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself. Nice doing business.
Alright. Let's see these files.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway?
Leaves luxury condos for work. Leaves for lunch. Returns to work. Leaves for work. Okay. I'm guessing it wants us to be in there. Like when he's not there. Seems like he isn't here now, though. Yeah, and let me, just open these. Man. Meetings. Okay, now we're good. Alright, that looks like it went okay. Alright, we're gonna fast travel out because, you know, again, it just saves, like, a lot of time. You know, I just realized, too, that I don't know if that actually affects how the stream looks, but I just realized that we're, like, streaming in 60 FPS, but this game is only 30 FPS. I wonder if that, like, actually makes a difference, like, you know, like, negatively impacts anything, but probably doesn't. I mean, obviously, you know, you're still probably seeing the game in 30 FPS, obviously, but I don't think the stream being 60 FPS really, like, speeds anything up or something. Or, like, makes it really look smoother, because, yeah, the game itself is just 30.
Don't cause any trouble.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it.
If Slate, it's for something called Project Dominion.
Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype. It's one of ours.
Oh.
They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Yeah, and I want to see, isn't that the person's coffee that I still have? No, it's Yuko. Okay.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd. has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd. has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation.
Can allow the mole to get their hands on any more information.
I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our Chief Security Officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Ooh, 10,000 credits, nice.
Good, you're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included.
Doesn't look good for you.
It's certainly a failing. But for now, we're focusing on redemption. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing.
I'm looking forward to infiltrating my own place of work.
At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up. Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Nova Blast, Disruptor, weapons. Alright, so I guess that, like, doesn't kill them. I think we might have used some of those kinds of weapons before. With, like, EM as their, like, you know, sort of damage type. I guess, yeah, that's, like, what knocks them out. I was thinking at one point we dropped like a lot of frames because like I looked over, it was like, I think 100 something, and then now I looked over and it's like over almost 900. So I think we did have a pretty large frame drop at some point when I wasn't looking. Yet again, I don't think anyone will be surprised to hear that I, like, didn't restart my internet again. So, you know, even if I restarted it, there's to be a chance it, like, drops frames, because normally we do end up dropping a little bit of frames at some point. But yeah, past few days we've been, like, having a lot of frame drops. Today doesn't seem as bad as yesterday, or I think even the day before. But still dropping frames.
You got an appointment? Because if not, consider this area reserved.
In Ryujin's behalf for Directive Theta.
Oh yeah, Dalton's little errand runner. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor.
See if we can get a better price, even though it's not bad.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Ryujin is my second best long-term client. I do get an awful lot of business from you folks. I hear you. You think I'm a pushover? No.
Right.
I don't have a...
we were doing so well.
Your job is simple. Just run this little beauty on Ularu Chet. Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ularu has is bound to take some real work. More than my little setup here can handle.
Security good. I wouldn't trust the security here anyway.
It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate. I'll be waiting.
What's up?
Alright. We have another quest line, I think, up here. Might as well do that now.
You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill, if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I'm only here to deal with the disciples. They're a menace.
There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line. But I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
Sign me up then.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
I'm a problem solver. You'd be lucky to have me.
Very useful. I like it. Done anything special? Something that might impress us?
I'm involved with, oh, hang on. I dealt with the terramorph threat for the UC.
You? Dealt with a terramorph? Holy shit. You actually did, didn't you? Well, yeah. That certainly is impressive. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
I'd like to end as many disciples as I can.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Alright, cool. But now we're going back to the Ryujin Industries quest. Did it like re-equip the quest? Okay, now find a way back into Ryujin Tower. I guess we're gonna have to like save here again once we get to the entrance. Interesting. I wonder if they have more stuff like that here in Neon, where like there are buttons that you can hit to like swing cranes around to like, you know, find a bit of loot here and there. Is there even like security here? All right. Do a quick save. How am I supposed to get in there though then? Like... Oh, I see, I see. It's like slipping all over the place here. That is not good. Man. I want to see something.
What are you doing? Stop immediately!
They know I'm here. What are they shooting at? Alright, I just wanted to see what would happen there. Kind of wish I had, like, better stealth capabilities, but, like, you know, I think this is pretty... Like, in a sense, we got lucky at least having the suit that can let us go invisible if we're not moving, but, like, I think they're still gonna end up seeing us.
Stop running if you know what's good for you. You don't belong here. I'm taking... Nice try, but the building is off limit. Well... maybe I'm just... Look, I'll trust you. But if any of us catch you on another floor,
We'll shoot first and ask questions later.
Alright. It's like we're supposed to be stealthy, just like using the vending machine.
Did you hear that? That's that stupid drone robot. Stupid. These things are so cool. I have one of the old models.
Alright, I'm gonna try saving here again, but it kind of sucks that we were caught, like, right away. I think, honestly, I probably should have just loaded, but... Oh, crap. Yeah, this one's like kind of tricky. Like, because these stealth weapons are shit, I mean, to be blunt, you know. Like, as we tested earlier, even if we're, like, sneaking and invisible, or we're supposed to get, like, you know, a damage bonus, it's, like, doesn't really do anything. Alright. Someone saw me. Hopefully they lose track of me. Yeah, probably gonna end up having to load here, but, you know, not really much I can do about that. This is, like, actually kind of difficult now, this, like, stealth segment. Yeah, I think it has to be, like, this. And... Alright, maybe let me do another save here. Also, hang on. I think there was one I was, like, looking for. You gotta be shitting me, bro. Is there like a way to lock that? I don't think there's any way I can do this, like, totally stealth.
Got you now.
Like, there's just no way. I mean, I guess, like, for stealth people, they like this, but it's like there's no way I'm, like, gonna be able to do that. Crap. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, we're gonna get some problems. Like, because they clearly seen us, but... It's like, I'm sure, like, people who like stealth segments would have loved that mission, because it's, like, such a huge stealth segment. But, it's like, yeah, I'm not really, like, enjoying stealth stuff on these games. I guess we'll grab the weapons. Does it want us to just, like, jump down? I like how they have the gate there with, like, the switch, so that way it's like you can't, you can see that's where we just came down from. So it's like if you are on, like, a New Game Plus, they try to prevent you from doing that, from, like, you know, sort of skipping through it. Alright, anyway, just put our, like, normal weapons on. That was kind of close. I just want to see if there's anything, like, hidden around here. Med pack. Think about it, the only way we're going to be free of your psycho access to disappear out there somewhere. We can contact list, get a lead on a habitable world. Start over, away from the cities, away from the unit colonies, Feaster Collective. I have enough saved for us to make a good start. What do you think? We can discuss in person when I see you tomorrow. Guess this is like a hangout spot. Yeah, I kind of want to, like, explore here, but it doesn't really seem like there's too much. Ooh. You've, Navy fatigues. I'll maybe hold on to that in case we ever need them, because we're going to be doing some of those quests later. There was, like, the one where we had to infiltrate, like, the Crimson Fleet or whatever. It's like, you know, maybe if we turn coats, if that's even an option, but knowing Bethesda, it probably is. If we, like, turn coats and start helping the Crimson Fleet, maybe we'll need an outfit, like a Navy uniform to infiltrate. Trying to find this guy. I thought we would be back.
No time to chat.
Rouse 04. Kind of hidden.
You take care of the right people. So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's...
Best there is, I'm just not good.
Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look. The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption in her files. Not circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set.
Sick.
I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for you. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. You do that. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business.
Alright, I'm sure he's gonna say something about the fact that, like, they detected us, but I think it's unavoidable. If I had, like, stealth perks and stuff, there probably are some that would help, like improving sneak and stuff like that. But, with our current stuff, it's, like, literally unavoidable. It's like we got lucky because at the time we had that piece of gear where if we crouch and stop moving, we turn invisible. If we didn't have that, it probably would have been even worse. But yeah, the ventilation system is kind of crappy. It's like, you know, you would think everything would be hooked up together to, like, improve airflow, but it's like one vent only leads to, like, one other room, and then you have to get out, and then it's like an entirely separate vent system, which doesn't even really make sense.
They know how to make a client feel welcome here. I've got my eye on you.
Yeah, 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that.
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags.
Next encrypted them without issue.
I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here.
Let me guess, she's guilty.
I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off.
Oof.
Well, she has the means and access. But things are rarely so cut and dry. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. We have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her.
Keep a close eye on her.
Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
I feel like I probably would have gotten, like, a bit better rewards if, like, we hadn't been detected at all, but like I said, I think some people would have loved that stealth segment, but, like, I don't really like stealth in games. Or at the very least, like, you know, if it's easy, I don't mind it as much. But yeah, you know, that was, like, a challenging segment, so like I said, it was, like, definitely, I can see stealth people liking that, but I'm not really into that stuff, at least to that, like, level of stealth, so it's, like, you know, kind of not really my thing.
Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. Let me guess. Looking for Imogene?
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
Oh, here's Yuko.
I'm sure
I have your coffee.
now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work.
Like how you avoided the interview process.
There are work skills and there are life skills. I can't help it if I have both.
I still have this person's coffee.
Finish that research you needed done. Everything's right here.
She hasn't stepped into the office since the maintenance closure, probably abusing her paid time off again. I know for a fact she doesn't have any external meetings or business trips.
I need you to use your resources and tell me where Imogen
I'm
is.
not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart.
It's confidential.
Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet. Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it. Well, I feel thoroughly distracted now. Let's hope I can still get some work done too.
Yeah, it's kind of sucks they didn't add an option to like give her the coffee, because I can actually show. If we go down to the bottom here, Yuko's coffee, because yeah, like she wasn't in the office when we collected that group order, and then Imogen was like, you know, I'll keep Yuko's coffee because she isn't here, but like, you know, we held on to it all this time. It's like kind of unfortunate they didn't add like a dialogue option, like, yo, I have this old coffee for you or whatever. Missed opportunity.
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already? Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene. Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to.
Well, I think
if she
based
resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. Imogen has the potential to do this company a great deal of harm with her knowledge. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
Yeah, based on the way this questline's going, I think it's pretty obvious that that she's guilty. I mean, you know, perfect example is the questline. Some of these are like too easy to read. Like a good example of this would be like when we were told to like put the program on like the executive's computer to like get a log of her files. It would have been like less suspicious if it was like a list of multiple executives. It was kind of stupid them like immediately sending me after the one person that like just happens to have like their files being remotely accessed. And yeah, you know, the way it's going now, it seems like the person is guilty. The fact now they're not in the office, and, you know, now they're hiding with a syndicate. And, you know, now they're like, oh, if things do go wrong, then, you know, like, make sure you get some evidence, meaning it's, like, kind of already implying that that evidence exists. So it's like, you know, I think it's safe to say that that person's, like, already, like, guilty. Hey, sup, B3? How you doing? Alright, let's, head on down. And see if we can find this, this guy. This club owner that seems to hate us for some reason.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
Doing good, that's good to hear. I'm doing good as well. Thanks for asking. Just chilling on Starfield still. Dalton sent me, like, your permission to enter the Syndicate's hideout.
No. You can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly.
We're after a suspect who's fled to the Syndicate to hide.
As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
I think the mutual benefit should be enough.
And
let's see if we can persuade.
What benefit would that be?
Small gesture of good faith now could have a lot of weight later.
Around here, I already have all the weight.
I had a feeling that was gonna go that way. You know, what's good for Ryujin is good for Neon.
But more
what?
What's good for me?
How'd that fail?
For Ryujin. Maybe we can bend the rules a bit.
Sure, we can work something out. Hey, there we go.
Understand the position I'm in here. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Alright, there we go. I kind of wish they would let you do that more often, because that happens with so many quests. Like, you know, it's kind of good from a gameplay perspective to, like, that they kind of try to flesh it out a little bit. And, like, you know, add more stuff for you to do on the game, but, like, so many quest lines are like that. Where, okay, I guess we don't have a bounty. But, yeah, so many quest lines are like that, where, like, someone sends you somewhere to do something, and then that person wants you to do something for them to, like, get information or, like, whatever. It's like, you know, it just keeps adding on to itself of, like, these kind of pointless steps. I kind of like, you know, being able to skip those. I mean, obviously, you know, if you do those, like, sort of small favors that they might be asking, there's a chance you might get, like, more loot and stuff like that, but honestly, I'm more concerned with, like, actually just doing the mission at hand instead of, like, extending it more than it needs to be. Oh yeah, hang on, that actually reminds me, let me pause real quick. I wanted to check something on the Xbox store, because a new Resident Evil DLC came out. I'm kind of alarmed that the games tab is, like, just missing. Okay, apparently... Oh, here we go. Games. Okay, that's top new games. I'm not really seeing the option for, like, new releases, unless this is it, but I don't think it... Actually, it might be. Now that I'm looking at this. Although, these are like full games, so I don't think they'd be there. Let me just look up. Oh, okay. Xbox is being weird. Resident Evil 4. The Mercenaries owned. I think we installed this. Oh man, did you own this? Is this even installed? Oh, app not installed. Okay. Because I remember one time I thought I installed it and I just didn't see the option for Mercenaries in the game. Thankfully, there were no achievements for it though. So in other words, like I didn't really have to like bother installing it. Extra DLC pack. I think most of those items you can get in-game anyway. Or at least, you know, from the pre-order stuff. Oh, here we go. Separate ways. Oh, wow. It's actually, like, cheaper than I thought. I thought it'd be, like, 15. Yeah. That's actually not bad. Oh, yeah. I'd have to check that later, but there's a chance they might have added achievements to this. I heard someone say that apparently this is, like a 4-hour-long campaign. It's, like, just a DLC for, like, the base game. I want to end up getting this, but, like, it's actually a reasonable price, because the Resident Evil 8 DLC was, like, way overpriced. Let's see if I can go to Village here. Yeah, Gold Edition includes the thing, but because I didn't get it... Yeah, Winter's Expansion. You can see it's 25% off, but they want like 30... Normally, $30, not including tax. Plus tax, this is like closer to $30. I almost, in a sense, kind of hope they unbundle it, because I don't really care about the mercenary stuff. I only would really care about, like, the Shadows of Rose, for starters, and then maybe the third-person mode. But yeah, eventually I'd like to get this, but it's, like, still, in my opinion, like, really overpriced. Like, if it gets, like, 50% off or more, then I'd consider it, but that's why I haven't, like, played that DLC yet. But, like, the Separate Ways DLC, I think that's, like, very reasonably priced. I still might end up waiting, because we're, you know, in the process of playing Starfield. I might end up waiting to get it, you know, like, wait for a discount for that one, too. Like, 25% off or something like that. But... Alright, let's, quick save.
Better have credits to spend. Hopefully...
Aid. I'm just kind of seeing what they got over here. Sell weapons. Can I, like, sell this? I think we'll hold on to the Nova Disruptor just because we can use it to, like, stun people.
Oh, you're the one getting special treatment. Huh. I knew you was some sort of trouble. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. 3rd floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around.
It's open season. I'll steer you clear off 3rd floor.
For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Might have to use some stun rounds. Also, looks like there was a hideout here. It's like, you know, when I came here the first time, I thought it was just like a tiny restaurant. Oh, wow, look at this. Part of me wants to kill these guys.
You're dead. No funny business.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, they actually do have some pretty high-end weaponry. I'm guessing the gang quests that we're doing, I already forgot their name. I think it was like the Striders or something like that. Something weird. I think they're probably being supplied by the Syndicate. Oh, here we go.
Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the Syndicate here.
Just kind of looking around real quick. Might as well open this. Actually. That was kind of a waste.
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
Someone sure looks guilty hiding out here.
And I didn't look guilty before, based on those files you got from Nyx. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
Intentionally? Help me understand what you're saying.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
So it's the perfect cover for what you did.
You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent.
Dalton gave me orders to bring you in, evidence or not, you're coming with me.
I can't do that. The moment I step in that building, Dalton will lock me up, and Ularu will be on high alert.
If you don't come with me, I have orders to kill you. If you're innocent, what do you have to worry about?
You really are naive when it comes to corporate culture. Once I'm back at Ryujin, Ularu will be looking to tie up any loose ends. So I can stay here and deal with you, or I can go back and deal with her. Which is why I'm hoping you'll take this evidence.
If you don't come with me, I have orders to kill you.
Of course you do. Look, if you just bring this slate to Dalton, I'm sure he'll understand. But if I go with you, everything is ruined. It's your choice. Do you want the truth? Or do you just want to be Employee of the Month?
Fine, I'll take the slate to
I was
Dalton.
hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna save here. I know it might be like kind of cheesy, because sometimes, you know, you gotta just like live with the choices you make, but if I go there and then I come back and then she's just gone, then I'm loading the game.
Back off.
And then there's like a vent system there, and it's like not even locked, so I think if I really wanted to, I could go onto that restricted floor. They probably have good stuff because they have level 40 and 50 people here, so, you know, I would assume there actually is like good loot there. All right.
Not interested. Equipment and accessories. All satisfy your
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
You'll have to ask Dalton after my report.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
My career will be over if this deal falls. Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
You're back.
Found Imogen, she claims she was set up.
So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
If Slate Imogen compile this, but I can't vouch for accuracy.
Well, this evidence complicates the situation if it points to Alaru. It's going to take me some time to pass, because if it's legitimate, we need absolute certainty before making the accusation. You realize, if Imogen has misled you, she'll be long gone by now. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
Head over there as soon as possible.
Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Kinda suck. Ooh, an achievement. Yay! We should be. Oh, there we go. I was about to say I didn't think we had gotten an achievement today, so I was like, kind of expecting that 50 points. That's what I like to see. Hannah, was that that's just a paper thing. I almost hope, though, that the person is, where are we going? Okay, I speak to Masako. I was gonna say, I almost hope that person is, like, innocent, though, because, you know, I hope we're not getting, like, scammed. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we were, really, but, you know.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I need that Roth.
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
I'm in the right direction, ready to do whatever's needed.
We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current NeuroAmp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vinakara, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
Smart to make them separately. You'd be foolish to get one and not the other.
Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
Like my brain just the way it is.
As long as you work for us, you don't have a choice. I'm sure I don't have to remind you where the door is if you're...
You really don't have anything to worry about. The procedure is simple and safe. It's just a matter of getting the right... The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothosite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothosite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Cairnay station. Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Find out what happened and secure the shipment.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Cairnay 3A in the Cairnay system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down.
Let's
I'm
hope
just
for the
concerned the
best.
entire station was wiped out by...
I kind of hope that we can finally get some combat, and based on what I'm hearing, that sounds like we're about to get some. Have we been to this system before? It's like kind of out of reach. Oh yeah, survey data was like 33%, so clearly we have been here once before at least.
Bearing to land.
Look at this chunky ship, man. I think once we get better ship mods, I'm gonna have to like swap the containers out, because I'm sure there's hopefully ones, if it's even possible, that like are the same size but they can store more. That way we can like optimize the space like further than what we already have. I'm just gonna look around. And how much space do we have? Okay, we have a decent amount of space. I see red dots on the mini-map, so that's already not like a good sign. Oh, yep, we're getting shot at. Ship. I just want to make sure we like empty as much stuff as possible before going in. Yeah, there we go. We freed up almost like 30 pounds, so that will make like a huge difference, like going in here. Let's get the fighting though. They already shot us on sight.
You're done.
Feels like really refreshing though, being able to actually like shoot my gun after like kind of being cramped in those like office spaces where we weren't able to really do anything. I want to see, does it let us open these crates? Or I guess they're already like open. I just want to see if we can find some stuff that's like useful. Research lab. Yeah, we need more titanium. Unfortunate. It's like kind of stopping our progress. But that's what I was saying a lot earlier today is, ooh. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, basically what I was saying is, you know, like, I'm going to, like, various merchants and, like, literally buying their whole inventory, but, like, because the stuff we need is so specific, you know, like adhesive or whatever, you know, like, what was I just saying, like titanium or something? Because we need those, like, very specific items, like, we're not really getting any or many, oh, like, we actually just got some here, 8 titanium, but we're not really getting a whole lot of that stuff, so it's, like, really difficult to, like, try and progress in the research tab. Also because a lot of stuff is, like, locked. That's another thing that's kind of annoying. Is, and what is this? Okay. It's like a hidden med pack. But yeah, it's hard to, like, really advance because that stuff is, like, so difficult to find. Well, that was kind of loud. I hate master locks. I think this one looks good, though. Like, that it's, like, really doable. Sometimes you get one, and it's just, like, makes no sense, like, where stuff is supposed to go. Can I rotate this? This might be where it needs to go. Oh crap, yeah, see, we messed up. Ah, man, I hate these locks so much. Yeah, it doesn't even look good, so I'm just gonna give up on that. But yeah, these locks, the lock system just pisses me off so much. I don't even know if my lockpick is, like, maxed, but if it isn't, I'm, like, curious what the final thing is. Is it, like, does it remove the BS that you gotta deal with and just, like, lets you pick it like a Fallout or, like, Skyrim style lock or something? Because if it doesn't do that, then that's, like, you know, kind of annoying. Guess we'll grab the bread. I'm just grabbing it because, like, I want to craft, like, some of the food items. Might as well grab the toast. Grab, like, natural ingredients, because I think those are what we would need to, like, craft food items. I don't think you'd really use the already, like, finished ingredients. Med pack. Bit of ammo. Seaweed mini bite. I think that's the first time I've seen that, but that's what I mean. There's just so many items that you can pick up on this. It's like just crazy. If I can be so bold, I would almost suggest it's like too much. Like I think I was mentioning this like last week. Oh, we got him in one shot. I was basically saying before that it'd be like really annoying on how much space do we have? Okay, we still have a decent bit. I was saying it would be like really annoying on like Fallout. Kind of dealing with that. Where it's like, you know, let's say you go onto like a kitchen table to like loot stuff. Oh. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. I was saying it'd be really annoying if, what do you call it? If you went to loot like a table or something like that, and then it's like you could just pick up like every single thing on there. Like, I'm sure some people might like it for, like, immersion. But, like, for me personally, I would just see that more, like, annoying. Like, sure, it's immersive. But, like, you know, at some point, you're just like, I want to, like, get the items. And you don't really care about, like, the stuff, you know what I mean? Like, if you can pick up everything, it kind of, like, takes away a little bit from just, like, looting quickly. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to just, like, loot a building quickly, it's like, if you're having to stop and, like, examine every single item that you come across to, like, stop and think, like, oh, do I want to pick this up? You know, it definitely slows you down and, like, trying to progress quickly. Oh, that's nice. They're like bombing the crap out of me. Oh, we just got an achievement. Dark matter. Eliminate 300 human enemies. Oh, wow, look at this. That's pretty valuable. I wasn't even paying attention to, like, the mods. Maybe I should check that. Cornered, damage increases, health increases, small chance to stagger enemies. Not really that good. But, you know, main thing I was looking at initially was, like, the value. The value of it was, like, 37,000 credits. So I don't think it would sell for that much. But, like, you know, probably closer to, like, 10K maybe. But that's still, like, good. I see. actually do want to, like, head down here. Also looks like clearly they killed everyone. Antibiotics, alright. Oh my god. Alright, that's good for the resources. I kind of like the look of this suit, but we're gonna need some inventory space, so I guess it's staying. Spacesuit workbench. We need the pack mods. Oh, we can install this one though. Medic, 8 items restore additional health. And, oh yeah, we picked up a different thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait before installing those. I'm just installing that to get the perk thing. Alright, we're gonna head down here in a sec. will say, though, I'm not a huge fan of the Ryujin questline, at least so far. How much space do we have? Yeah, not very much. Alright. Because, yeah, most of it has been just sneaking around, so, like, I haven't been able to, get really any, like, clips today. I think I tried recording one, but I don't even think it recorded, and even if it did, I think it was more, like, for a personal thing. Versus, like, you know, something that I'd post. So, in other words, like, I don't think we are gonna have any clips for today. I mean, obviously, I have, like, a backlog. I probably should mention that. So, like, you know, we'll still probably be posting at least 1 or 2 things. Oh, wow, this is surprisingly valuable. We'll grab that. That guy was high level. But yeah, so I'll still probably have something to post today, but, you know, part of the reason why I was posting multiple things per day was, that we were getting, like, multiple clips per day, and then we also had, like, a backlog of, like, multiple clips, so I was, like, trying to, like, you know, get rid of the backlog a little bit. Ooh, it's a good thing I noticed this. Well, we just got legendary weapon. You'd think I'd be more excited, but, you know, it's like, it's a weapon I wouldn't probably, like, ever use, so. Lucas Trexler. I think that was one of the names on the people that had gotten the contract from Ryujin. Redirect shipment to the clinic. Oh, we didn't even have to load up the terminal. Maybe I'll load it up just in case. Alright, looks like they'd sent it to the clinic, so I guess we could have gotten that information. Alright, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we could have gotten the information from that terminal, I guess. I kind of want to, like, look around a little bit and maybe see if we can find something of, like, value. While we're kind of in the area, weapon workbench. I don't really think there's anything that I want to customize, but maybe let me check. Oh, we need, like, adhesive and crap. That's just kind of crappy. So I guess even if there was stuff I wanted to do, I can't do it because it probably requires adhesive, which we don't have. Unfortunate. Okay, we've been in here before. I was kind of hoping they'd have like a food area, just because, like, you know, we're still looking for that one item. Also, I think we'll maybe do a shortcut here. Hang on. Resource. Oh, and I did it again. Cargo hold, inventory, resources, store. And then, like I was saying, we'll take a shortcut. We'll just fast travel to Neon instead of, like, flying the ship there. That takes too much time. Oh, never mind. We're going to the clinic. Still low. This will save some time.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC.
Alright, we'll dock. One sec. Sorry about this. Alright, there we go. Let's board. Sorry about that. I got a message. Just responding to it. And also, while I was on my phone there, like, responding to it,
Need some work done?
I noticed, I got a notification on Twitch.
Kiosk right here for you.
Alright, let's see if we can sell some of these weapons. I think this is sell, buy. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have any items to buy. I think I'll maybe hold on to the thing. The stealth suit, because if we ever do need stealth stuff, you know, it's probably a good idea to have it still. Secure wing. I'll just do a quick save.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Medicine, I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I'm here to investigate an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
Said it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic, so I need you to keep your mouth shut.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Easy.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not...
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Medicine, I have an experience with coma patients. If you tell me what's happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
If you have one survivor, your project was not ready for testing.
You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
Gonna expose this place.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Tough, enjoy prison. If you stop now, I can find a way. Corporations can't be trusted. Congrats on learning the hard way. Yeah, I'll just say the corporations line.
We're victims here as well.
No, he's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains cooperative.
If only we had a little more time.
Refined Roth site shipment. They mentioned like a coma patient or something. Is there like actually someone?
Don't worry. We deserve this.
It's kind of strange how he got there so fast. It's almost like he ran away the moment I, like, you know. And this is the same room? Yeah. We finished talking to him and he just, like, ran out of the room. Alright, I guess we got, like, everything we needed. Although, yeah, it's like, I'm kind of curious about that patient they mentioned, but, like, I don't see anyone. So, I guess we'll just, like, leave it at that.
I just want to make it home tonight.
All right. Let's land at Neon. Unless I click the wrong buttons, it's weird it's not letting us land.
Welcome to Free Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
I think I need to add more thrusters onto the ship. I think that's why. It's like the mobility is so crap now. Or maybe if not, like, more thrusters, maybe just, like, better thrusters, because, like, the ones we have currently are, like, the default ones, and, like, we've already upgraded the landing gear to, like, make up for the increased mass, so maybe we need, like, the better thrusters to, like, make up for the increased weight as well. I mean, it still probably won't be very mobile, because we just have so much crap, but, you know, I think it would probably improve it at the very least.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Nice to catch you in the office.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako.
If shipment, hopefully,
Looks like
all
it.
there.
This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Infinity hired ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors?
None, but I made sure the Ecliptic paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
The LTD has a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Infinity LTD was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothicite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Let's get started.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
It's good to see you again.
Ooh, level 33.
Wait. It's just no time to doubt. Don't cause any trouble.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
I knew Imogen was innocent.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogen was the mole, and the situation was dealt with. Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity LTD. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Alright. I'm just gonna do another save. Things are heating up with this quest line.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity LTD.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogen Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Imogen confessed to working for Infinity LTD.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogen is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Can't blame Dalton for this.
Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
They were performing illegal human trials at the clinic.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
Hardly. Yeah, I'll just say that one.
You always have a choice. You just have to decide which set of consequences you prefer to live with. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Yeah, I really dislike the thing that's trying to like force me to get like this implant, because like I'm hoping at the very least it gives me like a positive thing. You know, like I think that would sometimes happen on like Fallout. Like with it reminds me of New Vegas with Old World Blues, is that like once you got like enhanced limbs at the end of the DLC, you could like put your regular stuff back if you wanted to, or you could like keep the enhanced one. But I think even if you put your regular ones back, I think it like gave you a special boost in some way. So I'm hoping like at least it maybe improves us, because it's kind of like stupid. Like I'm kind of in theory like against
Check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always.
that thing where it's like we're getting like an implant, and that's like messed up.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
It's not like I have a choice.
Hey, we may not like the options, but we all have choices. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
I'm sure everything's gonna be okay.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity.
Let's see, do I have any water? Goes coffee. I guess we'll hold on to that still. Ooh, first person. So immersive.
Let's get this party started. well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
I am not permitted to perform.
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
I feel fine. Everything seems to be the same.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Understood.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Alright, let's see what this internal neuroamp can do.
DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here. After. Just head up the stairs nearby to the
alright. LB to open your scanner and target the person you want to manipulate, and press A to bring up your social skills and select manipulate. Once the person has been manipulated, select the object and the thing you want them to interact with. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, and manipulation are all social skills that you can activate while your scanner. However, hover your cursor over the target and press A to bring up the social skills. If you have a social skill, your target will be immune to all future social skill attempts. Oh. I see now. That's why it told me to go up there. Hang on. There we go. I guess we didn't need the terminal.
Watch your fingers.
Oh, this doesn't count as stealing.
Damn. Where the hell did I put that torch?
Oh, that counts as stealing.
Vina and DeMarcus argued about electrons for
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
It didn't feel like anything at all to me.
Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
I agree, this opens up a lot of possibilities. Never be comfortable with someone's puppet.
Maybe that's the beauty of it. You'd never know. Besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, It's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanctioned in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Howdy.
All right, relax. This experiment can't go worse than the last one.
Alright, I think I'll get to the office, and then we'll save, and then probably call it, because we've been on just over 3 hours now. It's like, you know, I think it's a good place to call it.
You're here. I wasn't sure how
Alright, back out. So yeah, I appreciate everyone chilling. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. And I should be on tomorrow, because I think today's Thursday. So, you know, tomorrow's Friday, so I should be on, probably. And we'll pick up where we left off, and hopefully finish the Ryujin questline. But yeah, hope you have a great night, and I will see you next time. Take it easy. Peace.